Guys, take note of this. Very important. Pag nagpakasal kayo, until and unless at gaano nakatagal kayong hindi nagsasama nag-uusap hanggang meron court decree ng decree of annulment of your marriage. Kasal pa rin kayo. Wala kayong magagawa.
Got questions? Ask me. PBA, Banaba Attorney with Congresswoman Attorney Migs Nograles and Gerome Sanoy.
Hi guys! Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Dito po kami nagbabalik sa Paano Ba Attorney on our 7th episode. 7 na po kami. This is Gerome Sanoy.
And I'm Congresswoman Attorney Migs Nograles. Hello guys! And welcome back sa ating 7th episode. And pag-uusapan natin today kung ikaw ang legal wife, ano ba ang magagawa mo?
Yes.
Diba?
So attorney, ang daming punong-puno yung inbox at alam mo ba, may tumatawag pa talaga sa messenger natin kasi gusto na natin lang malaman yung mga exact na katanungan kasi for sure, a lot of people there are atat na ding malaman kasi siguro parang...
Atat na rin magpakasal ulit. Diba?
Kung atat na rin sila malaman kung kailangan ba nilang i-pursue yun or hindi. So, eto na po yung mga nakalap nating tanong. Huwag na nating patagalin pa dahil napaka-hot na topic na to. Eto na ating first question sa ating 7th episode, attorney. Eto na, hello attorney, ang problema ko po, nagpakasal ako sa asawa ko na hiwalay na sa asawa niya. Pero hindi pa patay ang asawa niya noon. Pareho na silang may kinakasama. Invalid po ba yung kasal namin?
Teka lang, nahabol. Order ka lang, attorney. Ako na ba? Ay, gusto ko. Diba?
Order ka lang, pero yung bayad.
Yung bayad sa atin.
Order you want.
Order all you want. Tapos
Ikaw
delivery charge.
Ikaw pa rin. COD pa rin.
Marujud ka, no? No, okay. Sige, ito yung problema. So, nagpakasal siya sa asawa niya. Then, hiwalay na siya. Hindi pa patay.
Yeah.
So, buhay pa, no? At pareho na silang may kinakasama. Okay, guys, take note of this. Very important. Pag nagpakasal kayo, until and unless at gaano nakatagal kayong hindi nagsasama nag-uusap hanggang meron court decree ng decree of annulment of your marriage. Kasal pa rin kayo. Wala kayong magagawa. Hanggang sa sinabi ng korte na wala yung kasal nyo, void from the beginning or annulled na kayo, wala po kayong magagawa dyan. And let me just add, kahit maglabas ang korte ng desisyon ng decree of annulment or nullity of marriage, kailangan pumunta kayo sa LCR. Bakit? Dahil yung LCR, Local Civil Registrar, ang magre-register na talagang may court decision of finality na talagang wala nang bisa ang kasal nyo kahit kanino. Okay? Bakit? Kasi pagkadating doon, syempre, sa Local Civil Registrar, pag kumuha kayo ng Senomar, which you need sa next marriage nyo, kung na-inlove kayo, na sana all, di ba? Pagkatapos ng failed marriage, ma-inlove ulit. Ako nga, walang mahanap kahit isa. Buti pa kayo.
Bilis-bilis lang.
Kailangan ma-register yon kasi nga, pag magpakasal kayo ulit, kailangan yun ng Senomar.
Yeah.
And yung Senomar na yun, kailangan yung local civil registrar mapalit that you are now legally allowed to get married again. Kasi nga, papalitan yung records nyo na you are single. Oo, yun. So, until guys, makakuha kayo ng yun na. Wala na po kami. Wala na talaga kami.
At
Hindi kayo ang makakasabi na wala na yung kasal nyo at yung jowa nyo or yung girlfriend nyo. Hindi sila ang magsasabi, wala na po kami, tagal namin hindi nagsasama.
Oo.
Hindi po sila magsasabi niyan. Ang korte po ang magsasabi niyan.
Yeah.
Yan ang pinaka-importante. Although may concept ng presumptive death, syempre medyo mas malalim na yung, syempre yan yung ating pag-uusapan sa next episode or I will do a live a TikTok story on it.
So guys, yun nga. So kaya kung gusto niyo po magpakasal, kapag in love na po talaga kayo sa isang tao, wag na po nating idaan medyo sa mga emosyon na, ay, love na love ko na talaga yon. So kung gusto niyo magpakasal, ayun, hanapan niyo po ng mga important documents. And para sure na po kayo talaga na wala siyang ibang kasama or na-open up na po niya na, may nakasama ako noon, tapos wala na kami ngayon, so pwede natin magpakasal. So on a legal process, kailangan niyo po talaga mag-present ng CINOMAR, that Certificate of No Marriage, and that will certify that your partner is legally single. Wow, legally single, at pwede na kayong mag-asawa ulit. And that goes to show na pwede mo din sabihin na valid na yung marriage nyo. Dahil nga, di porket may iba siyang kinakasama noon at ngayon kasal na kayo at both of you have CINOMAR, then that means you can go ahead and have your married life. Ganun di ba dapat yun?
Oo. At saka, guys, okay na may pinakmata ko.
Okay na, ayos na. Kumapit na siya.
Kumapit na siya ulit. Kanina pa siya natatanggal, nahuhulog. Sana all nahuhulog sa akin. Charot. Hindi, at saka guys, kahit na matagal na silang hindi nagsasama, no? Tapos magpakasal kayo, yung marriage niyo will be considered void. At saka, makakasuhan kayo ng bigamy. Kasi, dalawang marriage yun. At ang pangalawang kasal, laging talo si second wife. Kung buhay pa si second wife at hindi pa nagkakaroon ng decree of nullity of marriage. So, kayo po yung matatalo dyan. Yung mga anak nyo mako-consider as illegitimate. And kayo po, ay wala po kayong makukuha.
So I hope nasagot po namin yung ating first na question at for sure maraming nakaka-relate dyan. Moving on sa ating second question, attorney. Kahit na tomboy ang ipinagpalit sa akin ng ex-wife ko, may kaso po ba yan na pwede kong isampa? Pwede bang makasuhan kahit na tomboy?
Okay. Kung pinanood nyo yung TikTok post ko last week, malalaman nyo yung sagot dyan, Char. Ay, oo, kakapost ko lang, no? Kakapost ko lang siya. Kung baklo siyang asawa mo, kasama na po dyan ang mga tomboy, mga lesbian, no?
LGBT team na.
LGBTQI plus community na nag-asawa kayo, no? First, kung nag-cheat sa'yo, I also have a post on this na pwede kayo, kung ikaw yung lalaki, pwede kayo mag-file ng adultery. Kung kayo ang babae, pwede kayo mag-file ng concubinage against the husband. Dito, ang mahirap dito is hindi kayo pwede mag-file, since tomboy, hindi kayo pwede mag-file ng adultery. Bakit? Kasi yung nakasulat sa revised penal code is when a man does those kinds of relations, yung sexual relation, with another man who is not her husband. So, hindi pasok sa adultery to. But, pasok siya sa lesbianism, which is a ground for legal separation. And ang legal separation, pwede kayo mag-file niyan. But, ang pinagkaiba ng legal separation sa annulment, makinig kayo, legally separated kayo sa mata ng batas natin. But you cannot get married anymore. Bawal po. Legal lang po yung pag-separate nyo, but you can't get married anymore. If you get married again, kahit legally separated kayo by law, bigamos pa rin yan. But if napanood nyo rin ang isang post sa TikTok and on Facebook, if nalaman mong baklush or lesbian, kung tinago nila ito sa panahon na kinasal kayo, mahuhulog siya sa ground ng fraud. Fraud is a ground for annulment or nullity of marriage. So, yung fraud na to na tinago niya, hindi pala ikaw ang type niya. Diba? Ginamit ka lang para yan, diba? Ganon. Kung tinago niya yan, fraud yon at yun yung magagamit nyo for nullity. So, dapat ma-distinguish nyo yan, guys. Kung alam nyo naman, or kunwari may tendencies, pwede kayo mag-file ng legal separation. But kung talagang tinago niya, na parang wala talagang alam. Na
within the long
parang
run.
naloko ka sa time ng marriage, akala ko ako yung type mo. Hindi lang gusto, yung type, yung tipo. Then that's a ground for nullity po. So yung pwede mong kasuhan dyan is, since lalaki ka, wala naman vowsy, sorry. Hindi rin adultery, siguro papasok ka na lang sa fraud or mag-legal separation ka for the lesbianism. Yun po. Yun yung mahirap. Kaya nga natin sinusulong itong para sa mga lalaki that meron dapat silang parang grounds pag-vowsy, pag iniwan, mga ganyan.
Meron din silang
right, diba? Oo. Pero sinusulong po natin sa Kongreso to. Yun yung mahirap sa mga guys.
Mahirap sa amin. Kaya naman,
Kasi
attorney.
kayo
Kaya for us, attorney, please do the bill for us. for the rest of the,
Ang mister ko po, nag-convert sa Muslim at yung
tomboy
tomboy
na
na
maid
maid namin, nagpakasal. Oh, ano po yung kaso? Well, kung kasal po kayo, panurin niyo, madam, ang TikTok post ko. Kasi kung kinasal kayo, lalaki, and ikaw, under the, kung ano man, hindi under Islam rights, it's covered under Philippine laws, hindi yung Sharia laws. So, kahit pa man nag-convert siya, at kinasal sila under the Muslim rights, bigamos pa rin yun because ikaw ang legal wife.
Yeah. So, ito na nga yung ating
Grabe,
topic.
ang galing ng lalaki, na-convert niya yung tomboy to ano.
Oo, natawa nga ako sa natawa ko sa tomboy. So, ano pala yun, parang trusted na pala sa family yun. Tapos, kaya ngayon, pinakasal.
Pero pwedeng tomboy. Parang, strong. Ako, ilang beses na ako iniisip ng mga tao, tomboy ako. Attorney, ano.
Matigas ka eh.
Pero lalaki po yung gusto ko, ha?
Opo. Kaya po, hanapan na po natin siya ng legal man. Ayan. Ay, may tanong tayo dito. Pero, yeah, okay. Sasagutin ba natin dito?
Oo. Tapusin muna natin to before we go to your comments, guys.
Yeah.
Para malatag natin lahat before you ask questions. Because baka yung mga questions nyo
It's just the same.
ay yung masasagot na natin.
Yeah,
no?
correlated lang. So moving on to the third one, ito na po, attorney. Michael, ask ko lang po, more than 10 years na hiwalay ang mag-asawa, consider ba na hiwalay na kayo talaga at hindi conjugal ang mga property niyo?
Sige, tubag.
Ayan, kapag hiwalay na po kayo, ano yun? Consider bang hiwalay? Considered siyang hiwalay pero not on a legal process. So if you go to your conjugal properties, my God, kinakabahan ako. Parang review ko to sa Codals ko. Codals! Lawyer!
Winawatch ko kung naiintindihan mo lahat ng explanation ko kanina. Kasi kung naiintindihan mo yung explanation ko, dapat maintindihan din nila.
Yeah, so ito, ask ko lang po, more than 10 years na kami hiwalay na mga asawa. Consider po bang hiwalay? Hindi kayo considered hiwalay po sa mata ng korte. Kasi nga po, meron pa po kayong napirmahan na kasal na kayo. But if you wanted to go somewhere else o nakipag-asawa kayo to someone, so you need to like provide your senomar para makipag-date ka or with someone. So with regarding to your conjugal property, yes, conjugal property will always still be there because kasi po ano yung kanang anino. Ano yung anino? Anino parang kapag dala mo yung shadow ng Philippine law wherever you go.
Yung sumpa.
Yung sumpa. So kahit na pupunta ka na ibang bansa, makipag-settle ka with someone there, your legal partner in the Philippines will still get your conjugal property.
Galing mo lang mga natin ni Gerome! Sa simpleng salita, guys, kahit ilang years pa yan, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years na hiwalay kayo, until makuha nyo ang court judgment dahil nag-file kayo ng nullity of marriage, kasal pa rin kayo. Ang properties nyo will always be conjugal. Nga no? Kay kasama dyan sa court decree of nullity ang pagbahin-bahin to make sure yung conjugal properties nyo magkaroon ng partition. And mapupunta yung mga presumptive legitim, kumbaga sa law natin, na mamaya we will talk about it, sa mga anak na and mababahin-bahin na properties. But until there is a court decision, you are still married. Kahit pa lumipat ng ibang bansa at mag-convert yan ng ibang reliyon, basta under Philippine laws, kahit na matagal na kayo hindi nag-uusap, love, lack of affection, or loss of love is not a ground for nullity. Until you find the ground for nullity and mag-file kayo ng kaso, kasal pa rin kayo at pag magpakasal kayo, habang kasal ang sinasamahan nyo, or kayo, or kamong duha. Pareho kayong kasal, you will be opening yourself up to bigamy. At pag mag-file si legal wife against you, sorry, yung marriage niya will be considered void.
Yeah, invalid. Ganon.
Yes. Ang galing eh. Nakikinig ko. Ang galing mo.
I'm studying my codals every week. Sa codals. Ayan, so I hope nasagot na po yun. So meron pa tayong tanong dito. Ayan, let's go with dun sa live na. Eto, number 4 tayo. Attorney, ano po ba yung pwedeng ikaso sa asawa ko at isang teacher na lumalandi sa asawa ko at kasama na po ng asawa niya. At si ma'am po mismo nagkakalat, nakabit siya ng asawa ko. Wow, proud si ma'am ha. Ano po ba kaya yung magandang ikaso sa kanila ng mag-asawa?
Siya si legal kabet.
Yeah.
Ang nagtanong yan, hindi pa napapanood yung post ko. So yan guys, yan ang pwede ng grounds ng concubinage dahil nga as kasal. At si babae, ang nagkakalat na talagang kabit siya at nakikisama. And yung one of the grounds sa concubinage is that may parang under a scandalous circumstance. Ibig sabihin, alam ng public, siya nga may sala na pinagkakalat niya. So, ang ground mo dyan is really concubinage, you know. And that one can be also ground later on for legal separation, but it's not going to be a ground for nullity unless mo consider siya na psychological incapacity. Why? Because ang psychological incapacity ngayon, which is a ground for the nullity of marriage, ang definition niyan is, kung napanood niyo yung mga first few episodes natin, parang it's not me, it's not you. It's not you. It's the both of us, we bring out the worst in each other. So dati talagang kailangan ng psych na talagang, since bata pa siya, hindi niya talaga kayang provide, etc., whatever. Ngayon, ang psychological incapacity is, kunyari, kasal kami ni Gerome. Ako, with you, as my partner, I cannot do my obligation as a wife sa'yo. Or ikaw, as my partner, you cannot do it towards me. But it doesn't mean, ikaw, hindi ka pwedeng ganun sa iba. Or ako sa iba. It's just, we're not just a match.
Yeah, not a perfect match.
We
I
both
see.
can't do what we can do as a married couple. Talagang wala. Hindi na talaga tayo match.
I see.
And you haven't found your perfect match.
Yes.
O, diba? So, ang pwede mong gawin is file for Article 36 of the Family Code under psychological incapacity para ma-nullify yung marriage nyo. Same goes din sa mga nag-cheat.
Yeah.
Kasi nag-cheat na parang yun nga, hindi ka nagkakaroon ng obligation to do that.
Yeah, pero parang ang pangit, hindi naman siguro pangit. Maybe they're proud.
Pangit ka rin.
Maybe they're proud na pinagsasabi nila, hoy, kabit, ako talaga yung kinakasama.
I mean, we can't stop people. We can't control people from doing that. Pero it makes your life easier now, right?
Yeah.
Kasi may nagkakalat dyan, nagsasabi, so you can file for concubinage, meron ka ng mga witnesses. At the same time, you have enough to prove ito.
Yeah, and then of course, that teacher somehow accepted na sinasabi niya talaga na ako yung kabit. So,
Wala na tayong pakialam sa kanila. Kasi that's their life story. I'm telling you, we're talking about the legal stuff here. And yun, pwede na yan for concubinage. At the same time, psychological incapacity, guys. Ang psychological incapacity now, ganun nga po. Hindi talaga kayo tugma. You can't do your marital obligations towards each other. Na pareho lang kayong hindi match.
Yes.
And hindi na rin required talaga ang psychiatric report. Although it helps a lot, hindi na siya ganun ka-required. Kaya nga nagsidagsaan yung mga pagpa-file ngayon ng mga kaso. Kaya natatagalan. Ang dami nagtatanong, attorney, gaano ba katagal? It really depends on the court. Especially now, nagsidagsaan yung mga korte ng mga kaso kasi nga, naging ganun yung, naging mas medyo leeway. Nagkaroon ng ganun na hindi na kailangan ng psych, it's not as expensive anymore. At the same time, yun na nga, pakita nyo na tayong dalawa, we're just not a match.
Yeah, ganun naman kadali lamang yan. Tapos, the other easiest way is, pag-usapan nyo na lang, guys. Kung kaya yung pag-usapan. Oh, eto meron question. Nagpo-post ng picture ang kabit ng asawa ko. Pwede po bang makasuhan na kahit may nanay ng
asawa ko? No. Yung nanay ng asawa mo, hindi pwede mag-file ng anything about concubinage, adultery, nullity. It's only the aggrieved spouse. Meaning, ikaw lang. Kasi ikaw naman yung biktima eh.
Yeah.
Yung lalaki or yung babae na gusto mag-file, hindi po ibang tao. Kahit sila yung nasasaktan for you at sila, kailangan po kayo po. Kayo po mismo ang yung nasaktan. Yung
the party itself. Na-remember ko yan, pag-usapan natin our previous episode.
The aggrieved party.
Yeah,
aggrieved party yung tawag doon. Yung nanay mo naman, kahit anong syagit niya, anong galit niya, hindi yung rights niya yung nasaktan. Yung rights mo at yung puso mo ang nasaktan. Again, guys, follow all our social media pages para mapanood nyo yung mga iba-ibang mga topics na meron tayo na baka masagot na yung mga katanungan nyo. Of course, we will answer it here live. Pero may mga iba-ibang mga topics that, usually yung mga tinatanong dahil binabasa po namin yung mga inbox messages nyo. Sobrang dami lang din talaga. Sorry kung, di ba, nagme-message kayo, nagsasabi kayo na sana mabasa. Actually, guys, nababasa naman namin yun. But usually, same kasi yung concerns.
Yeah.
That's why we talk about it live. Or we do a post about it.
Yeah.
So, don't worry, we will try to do it. But if you will be messaging na kailangan nyo talaga ng abogado para sa kaso, this is a free legal advice and we can direct you towards to help you. Pero hindi po namin kaya na kami yung abogado ng buong sambayanan.
Kaya naman, keep your questions coming and we'll be right back and we'll taking a short break dito lang sa Paano Ba, Attorney?
Office bully ka ba? Ipakulong mo na! Yeah. Pero, may chance soon! So currently, under our laws, bullying is only limited to schools and not the workplace. And although we have laws against anti-discrimination for the employees, wala pang law about bullying in the workplace. But, meron na tayong mga pending bills in Congress in relation to office bullying. These include physical contact na pwedeng mapinsala, ang paggagawa ng mga bagay-bagay that will affect the mental and emotional well-being of an employee, even ang pang-aasar sa suot, sa katawan, or itsura ng isang tao. Well, sadly, this bill is still pending in Congress and we have to wait for it to get passed. That's House Bill 8446 of 2023, or what we call the Anti-Bullying in the Workplace Act. However, take note of this. If in your workplace, ang pangbubully has something to do with gender-based harassment, meaning you get unwanted advances, requests, or demands for visual favor, physically, verbally, or even through electronic means. Or there are actions that create an unwelcome, intimidating, hostile, or humiliating environment to the employee. This is a violation of the Safe Spaces Act. RR 1313.
Bit ka ba at gusto mong malaman kung may karapatan ka sa mana? Wala! Pero, first, para lang to sa legal na kabit, as in my legal wife, si Boy. Second, kailangan natin mag-differentiate between inheritance and donation. Itong inheritance naman ang paglipat ng mana ng isang unalive automatically to those who have the right. These are called legitimes, as in the legal wife or the children. Itong donation naman ay kapag meron na isang taong gusto lang niya magbigay ng ari-arian niya for free to anyone. And tinanggap ng tao na yon through a deed of donation. Plus, hindi mo pa kailangan magantay mamatay yung taong nagbigay sa'yo no ng libre. And so, dahil kabit ka lang, you can't get anything except through a deed of donation. Oh, so goods ka na ba? Hindi! Dahil ayon sa batas natin, void yung mga donation from the unalive and the person who is guilty of concubinage or adultery. Article 739 at 87 of the New Civil Code. And so, kahit nandun yung name mo sa last will and testament, hindi mo pa rin makukuha, girl. Legal wife can now step in and say, kabit yan! Pero, may slight pag-asa ka pa dyan. Kung may anak kayo nitong unalive person, as in yung illegitimate child, may karapatan tong si anak sa labas. And they get one half of what the legitimate child can get. Pero ikaw, asa ka ba? Wali! Birth pa kaya ako Islam para magkaroon ng second wife. Hala, nice drive. Yan, friend. So, under the Sharia law, pwede ka mag-asawa ng multiple women kasi nga, iba ang Philippine laws from the Sharia law, ED 1083. And syempre, dahil creative tayo mga Pinoy, meron ng mga nag-try na lusutan itong Philippine laws and Sharia laws natin para na magkaroon ng second wife. There's an actual case for this, sa Malaki versus People's case. Itong lalaki na to, kasal na siya at iniwan ng kanyang pamilya. And take note ha, because they got married under the rights of Iglesia ni Cristo, this is actually under Philippine law. Since may legal wife pa siya, na hindi pa sila annulled, edi nag-convert siya to Islam. Syempre, kagulo, kasuhan to the max. Hanggang umabot ng Supreme Court! And so, naglabas ang Supreme Court ng decision na hindi to valid! The conversion to Islam does not exonerate criminal liability. Simply put, hindi ka pwede mag-convert to Islam para malusutan ng ating Philippine law. Eh dito, nakulong siya for 6 years for bigamy. Plus, under the Sharia laws, hindi lang basta-basta pwede magpakasal ng second time ha. Polygamy is only allowed under urgent needs and kailangan mo ng approval ng Sharia court. At ito namang si Kuya, hindi pa siya nag-undergo ng Muslim rights. Plus, he didn't even get the approval of the Sharia court. Kaloka, diba? This is Congresswoman Atty. Migs here to make the law simple for you. Got questions? Ask me. PBA, Paano Ba, Attorney? Ang tingin kanunay.
And we are legally back. The big comeback after a short break. Wow. Grabe yung mga tanong natin sa ating inbox at sa ating comment section, guys. So,
also, before anything else, guys, I just want to say thank you because we are 517 followers as of today sa Facebook. And we are at 3.5 million likes on TikTok and 336,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you for all the love and all the support.
yes. And of course, I'd like to thank all of the followers there. And of course, dahil sa live nito, I was able to reach 1.1 million people in just 7 days.
Wow!
Thank you naman so much sa mga,
Umalis ka na dito.
sa mga questions nyo dyan.
User ka pala. Alis na.
Hindi naman, napapasalamat po ako. Thank you so much, guys. Ang ating
inbox.
question mula kay Teen. Ito po ang kanyang question.
Before that, Mary nagsabi na gusto daw niya, sana may podcast tayo.
Yeah.
If you didn't know,
May podcast po kami.
You can follow us on Spotify!
Yes! So, our
kung
episodes...
ma-miss nyo to, yes, go.
Episodes 1 to 6 are uploaded na po dyan. So, that's free. And of course, meron tayong maraming listeners pala.
Talaga?
Yes, we have listeners. So, thank you so much,
thank
guys, for listening.
Thank you for always listening and keeping us. And even if I have mga bashers dyan,
we still continue
we will still
our...
keep going, guys.
Yes.
So, bahala kayo, i-ano nyo yung energy sa pag-ano because, well, that's life.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's your right as well to bash.
It's your right, oo. Pero, palaban din ako.
Yeah.
If you're saying something that's
Below the belt.
below the belt, alam niyo naman, guys, we talked about cyber libel.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, we have a question from Teen UGC Creator and Affiliate. Paano po yung nagsasama na ulit si Papa at ex niya? Nakasal daw sila noon, pero kasal sila ni Mama ko.
okay, so kung kasal silang noon, at kinasal kayo ng mama mo, then that would mean kayo po yung mom mo yung second wife.
Yeah.
At ang mangyayari noon is void from the beginning. Pero ikaw, makukonsider ka illegitimate child. So may rights ka. Meaning may makukuha ka sa mana and all that. Pero kailangan makonsider talaga na eto, magiging bigamous. The first wife, etong si ex, kung talagang siya yung first wife, can file a case of bigamy against your papa and yung mom mo ay, well,
May question ako. So sabi niya, kasal na yung first, yung dad niya. Yung ngayon naman na mama niya, kasal din sila, di ba? Pero paano dawat tong second marriage? Wala bang senomar?
sometimes kasi ganun guys, since hindi nare-register or sa mga ibang lugar, since hindi centralized yung
I
ating
see.
like LCR, yung local civil registrar, may malalabas sa Senomar na not married. Especially if nag-ibang city ka.
I see.
So, nagkakaroon ng mga ganon. Yun yung mga ginagawang instances na nakakuha siya ng Senomar somewhere kung saan siya bagong nakatira. Diba? Marok kasi mga tao.
I see.
Diba? Okay, attorney, pag divorce kami sa ibang bansa, pero sa Pilipinas kami kinasal, makukulong ba yun sa process ng annulment kasi immigrant na kami sa ibang bansa? Okay, ito yung tinatawag kong sumpa. Filipino citizens kayo, obviously, the Philippine laws will follow you everywhere. Kung kinasal kayo dito sa Pilipinas, that means the Philippine laws will apply. Kahit kumuha kayo ng divorce sa ibang bansa dahil hindi kayo kinasal doon, or kahit kinasal kayo sa ibang bansa dahil Filipino citizens kayong dalawa, hindi mag-apply ng divorce because wala pong divorce sa Pilipinas. At least not yet. There are bills that have been filed, even if nakapasa na to sa committee sa Senate, hindi pa rin siya batas. It's still a bill until everyone votes on it, until the president signs on it. So kung kayong dalawa, Filipino citizens, kinasal dito or kinasal abroad, kumuha kayo ng divorce, hindi yan marirecognize. Unless na lang, ang Filipino citizen and a foreigner that gets married, so ibang batas ang sa foreigner, diba?
Yeah.
Ibang nationality, and then ikaw po, Filipino, no? Kung mag-divorce kayo sa ibang bansa, marirecognize yan. And you have to file a petition for recognition here sa Pilipinas. Pero kung kamong duha, kayong dalawa ay Filipino citizens at nagpakasal kahit saan man, kahit man nagpakasal kayo sa Alaska.
North
Sorry
Pole.
guys. Kahit sa Israel. We have to pray for the souls talaga and, sana talaga matapos na talaga itong gera doon. Nakakaawa. But kahit doon pa, guys, sorry, pero considered pa rin kayo under the Philippine laws and the divorce will not be upheld here in the Philippines because Filipino citizens kayo and Philippine laws. And yun yung sumpa. Kahit saan kayo pumunta.
Wherever you go.
Unless na lang, ibang citizen, considered ka na foreigner.
So hindi na mapapalo yung rule na yun.
I don't know ha. Most likely parang yun yung nakikita kong baka, pwede. Wala pa akong kukuhang kaso na nag-convert siya, foreigner, then
Baka kasi maybe soon na parang na magsampa ng kaso ba yung ex niya? O hindi na, foreigner na ako hindi na ako kasunod ng Philippine.
No, that means kung foreigner na siya, then considered pag may divorce, makukuha. But it might be a long shot, guys, ha? Kasi kinasal pa rin kayo under Philippine laws.
Yeah, kabagay.
So, kailangan umabot siguro ng Supreme Court yun at magkaroon ng ruling na pwede na yun. So, yun, I'm so sorry. Yun yung batas po natin.
Yep, okay. We have another question, Attorney. One last for our comment here. Good morning po, Attorney. Kung saan, baka morning sa
Can
kanya.
you explain po ng mabuti about Article 35, Section 2 na no religious discrimination when it comes to marriage? Is this Article 35 of what? Family Code? Guys, hindi ko memorize talaga lahat ng batas, ha? yung mga pag-sinasabi niya article. So, if there's no religious discrimination when it comes to marriage, it means kahit na, kunyari, I'm under the order of, ano ba yun? Like, ikaw, Christian ako. Roman Catholic ako, Christian. We can still get married. Dapat hindi sabihin ng church kung gusto ng asawa mo sa church na hindi pwede kasi hindi yan Roman Catholic. That's what it basically, kahit na Iglesia ni Cristo ako, Roman Catholic ka, magsasal tayo doon, kahit na Muslim ako, tapos Roman Catholic marriage, they will not discriminate.
Pero which parang church, kailangan sila ikasal on both religion?
No, not necessarily. Yun, no, parang kung gusto mo talaga sa church, it's just church. Under that rights. And under the rights of any religious sector, no, Philippine laws will apply unless nga it's under the Muslim rights, which is already under the Sharia laws. And I'm not a Sharia lawyer. So, iba po dyan, meron silang divorce doon. But hindi lang basta-basta pwedeng mag-convert and hindi lang din basta-basta pwedeng magkaroon ng divorce at hindi lang din pwedeng gamitin ng ibang batas na Sharia laws just so mag-convert ka para makapagpakasal ka ulit.
Ayun.
Okay. This is let's go to a question na very trending and viral na maraming actually nagtatawag na, nagme-message na, and nag-share about this whole trending issue just sa animal shelter here in Davao. Okay. Legally speaking, what is my take on it? Syempre, dahil alam niyo naman na ginagawa natin lahat to factually know the facts. Factually know the facts. Dahil legal dapat. Pag-usapan natin to legally. Actually, ang ginawa po natin is, una, syempre, kailangan natin kausapin ang city. And yung nahulog dito is ang City Health Office. So we actually went to the City Health Office and we talked to them on ano ba talaga nangyari. Because maraming mga nangyayari dito na nagpo-post yung mga tao, nagsasabi ng mga different versions ng kanilang mga stories, visited the place and all. And we want to be very, diba, as a lawyer, we really want to know what had happened. So ito po, binigyan sila ng closure order. Binigyan sila ng closure order last September. Ito po nasa left. Yung closure order, makikita nyo, guys, na it's based on the sanitary orders na when public safety or interest requires, the mayor can immediately revoke or cancel business permits without prejudice to immediate closure of the business and the filing of appropriate criminal case or cases as the circumstance warrants. Okay, so pag-usapan natin muna to. Okay, guys, meron silang permit. They do have a permit. Kasi marami nagsasabi, wala naman kasi baka siguro yung permit to, etc. But they do have a permit, and it is under the local government code na this is within the right of the city government to really issue a closure pag may nagreklamo because they can be considered a nuisance. What is a nuisance under the law? Ang nuisance under the law is really walang standard dyan. It is really based on the circumstance, the locality, the character of the surroundings, the nature, the utility, the social value. Walang fixed standards yan. It really depends on paano makikita to ng isang tao. No? And pumunta nga ang city health doon, nag-inspect doon sa place. And the city did comply with the due process of law. What does that mean? Meaning, hindi lang sila basta-basta nag-issue ng closure. Because guys, I will show to you, they were given the sanitary, itong kanina pinakita natin. Ito, may sanitary order from July, August, September, and issued, I think, today or yesterday on how they were going to comply with the complaints. Meron kasi nga may nagreklamo na maingay at mabaho nga daw. Under our law, if there's noise beyond the level na very upsetting to the ears, and there is a smell that is very upsetting also to the nose and the senses, you can be considered a nuisance. So the city went there and considered them to be a nuisance. And maraming, diba, nakikita tayong post sa page nila, mga post ng mga creators and all that, saying it doesn't smell, it doesn't do this, that. Pinuntahan natin to talk to the owner and to be able to see ano ba ang itsura nitong lugar na to. Why did I do this, guys? Because I am a dog lover.
Yeah.
As in, alam niyo naman,
A fur
marami
mother.
akong mga dogs. And, I was with friends with me because they were very concerned about this. And syempre, ako rin. Because, syempre, yung sinabi nila was, the dogs will be confiscated once they're closed down at papatayin. Yan po yung nakasulat sa kanilang post. Let me clarify, guys. Legally speaking, yes, once it's closed, dahil walang mapupuntahan itong mga aso
Stray
na to,
dogs.
they will be considered stray dogs. Once you're considered as a stray dog, under the ordinance of the city and under the anti-rabies law, the city pound can catch these dogs. And if they are not claimed within a certain number of days, may iba 24 hours, may iba 3 days, may iba 1 week, they will be legally, humanely euthanized. Meaning, totoo, mamamatay po yung mga dogs na to if they are not adopted or claimed by the owner. But this is part of the law because the city pound will get them. So, hindi siya basta-basta na sinabi ng city, close down kayo at papatayin namin yung mga aso. No, the legal process really is. And what had happened was, the city did follow the due process. They gave them warnings. And yung warnings naman and how they can resolve is talagang lumipat sila. But syempre, mahirap, di ba? Where can you find the place
Yeah.
para lumipat yung mga dogs and all? But when I talk to them, sabi nila, dapat yung mga shelters kasi na to, may mga certain mga standards, wala tayong bill for that. I promise them I will file a bill to standardize these shelters to make sure na
Sanitize.
masanitize siya mabuti, there's a proper procedure because there are very much proper procedures for this. Para to make sure, hindi lang naman to. In any shelter, they are properly well kept.
Yeah.
And hindi nga magkaka-complaints or whatsoever. Kasi kahit lumipat sila, guys, tapos hindi maganda yung place, diba? And there is a smell and there is that loud noise, meron talaga magko-complain.
Yeah.
No. I'm not saying that, no, merong, diba, mali sila or whatsoever. We're talking about, please do not misquote me on this. As in, please do not misquote me. The city really did what they did, legally speaking. And what's legally done talaga is once the dogs are confiscated, they will be euthanized. And that's the proper procedure. Unless na lang ma-adopt tong lahat. But we really did go there, kinausap po natin, at pakita po natin yung video how the place looks like. So, yan po.
Grabe yung mga cage na parang kahoy lang yung iba, no?
Yes.
Tapos patong-patong pa talaga sila.
So, pumasok po ako dito, makikita nyo, si Basilio. Grabe po dang syagit ng owner,
Lagi,
no?
no? Lakas.
May baboy nga actually sa loob. Tingnan nyo, guys. Tingnan dyan sa malaki niyan, baboy yan. Pinakita niya sa akin kung saan dinidispose yung manure or yung poop
Oo.
ng mga aso. It's that, yang yan.
Ito shelter to ng baboy. Pero grabe, wala talagang maayos na .
So actually, guys, kahit siya,
Aminado siya.
sinabi rin niya that there is a smell. And if you see, marami siyang kahoy. Kahoy will do moisture, pag na-moist, di ba, pag magkaroon ng moisture, or, yun. Kasi guys, alam nyo, yun, kinausap ko pa yung aso. Siyempre, hindi kami nagkaintindihan, di ba? And, grabe yung barking talaga. But they said naman na only if there are visitors. But of course, diba, if there are visitors, syempre, maingay yan silang lahat. Sige, we can stop showing the video. Guys, I'm very sympathetic towards this. But we're talking about this legally speaking. Nakita nyo naman po yung video, no? So, I said I will really file a bill to standardize shelters because first, we had 12 dogs before. Meron kaming 12 dogs before.
A lot.
No? Pero wala naman nag-complain dito because we were able to minimize the noise. we were also able to clean it properly. Grabe yung cleaning talaga.
Yeah.
And hindi kahoy.
Steel.
Because steel siya because nga
For long term.
nagsistick yung amoy. Although they have inexplain naman po sa akin ng owner na meron silang mga cleaning stuff. Talagang pinag-usapan namin what are the long-term solutions because right now legally they are considered as a nuisance kasi may amoy and maingay. Which may mga iba nga talaga na maiingayan or what not. Kung hindi ka sanay sa aso, you will be able to smell it. I had people with me na they were able to smell something. Ako, okay lang naman because sanay rin ako sa aso. But again, like I said, pag nuisance yan, hindi yan, walang standard yan. So, I think the city released a final sanitary notice. Pakita natin. And ang solution nila is to find a long-term solution to minimize and mag-appeal sila para magkaroon ng usapan between the parties. And the city also released their statement last September, I think October 20, that they were willing naman po, itong nasa right, October 19, that they were willing naman po to get the parties involved to talk about it para mahanapan ng solusyon. Because nga, kawawa, ang end naman talaga nito is kawawa itong mga aso.
Yeah.
What I did when we talked sa paano ba attorney, what we talked with the katong sa may-ari, is what can we do to minimize? Para hindi sila makonsider na nuisance nga. We are willing, paano ba attorney is willing to donate cleaning materials or even cages para maging steel siya. Because nakita nyo naman guys dun sa video that wood nga siya, mahirap talaga tanggalin yung wood.
Lulumot pa yun eh.
Oo. And kailangan talagang every hour yan linisin. Even if yung pang like an incinerator kumbaga, kung paano masunog properly yung manure to lessen it, we are willing to help. But I just wanted to share to everyone, legally speaking, ginawa ng city yung trabaho nila. Regardless of whatever speculations, yung mga lumalabas, because ito yung nagreklamo, gusto nila kunin yung lot, whatsoever. We don't know, diba? But legally speaking, the city did do it. And now, ang city released a statement na willing naman sila to find a long-term solution, and we are willing to help provide that and file a bill to make sure ma-standardize yung shelters na hindi ganito. Dapat maganda yung shelters natin na, diba? Hindi yung ganyan lang, kung parang inato, kumbaga, ganon.
And I think our people really appreciate to really have standardized, shelters for this because.
And ako rin, kasi kawawa rin at the end of the day yung mga aso because, they have to be in an environment also, especially that they're rescued na very, mas okay.
Yeah,
diba?
Convenient. Of course, kahit hindi natin alam yung mga damdamin nila, for sure, the aso has their own feelings as well, And being kept with someone, kailangan parang they need to also feel safe. Dapat na-feed well din po sila.
Yes. So guys, do not misquote me. We are talking about the law. Wala akong tinitake na sides. We are just talking about the facts here. And syempre, yun nga, like I said, paano ba attorney is willing to help in all ways possible, hanggang sa kaya namin syempre, how to find a long-term solution. Kasi kahit naman lumipat sila ng lugar, and ganyan pa rin, no? Narinig nyo naman po yung sa video, pinakita ko nyo naman po sa inyo. And I think, and I did share this with the owner, na kailangan ata natin siguro medyo i-renovate or ayusin yung mga cages and find cleaning solutions to make sure mawala itong yung amoy. Because it sticks lalong-lalo na pag umihi sa wood, lalong-lalo. May baboy nga sa loob. Alam mo yung, diba?
Super.
Pero yung baboy mabango, ha? Yung ibang cages lang, you can smell. And naanad na ko, sanay na ko sa ganyan, guys, because we had 12 dogs.
Yeah.
And talagang grabe yung linis namin nun. So,
and as a dog lover, you will understand that smell. If kapag may kapitbahay kang doesn't really love dog lovers, for sure, they would really, file a complaint, magreklamo because of the unpleasant smell and the unpleasing sound of those dogs.
Yes. So, please, again, do not quote me. You can share this because we do not want people to get misinformed.
Yeah.
This is really what had happened legally. And the government did what they can. And right now, buti nga, ino-open na lang doors for the re-inspection And again, we are willing and we are in contact with the owners because we are willing naman sa paano ba attorney to really pinag-aaral po namin kung ano yung best disinfectant. Also, yun nga, sa mga cages, yung mga ganon. So, we're willing to work with them. So, I guess we'll just wrap up. So, sana po, again, do not misquote me, please. And hindi naman sa anti ako because I love dogs.
Yeah.
As in, hello. Ang kasama ko nga sa mga pictures ko, lagi mga iro ko, hindi jowa.
Inaalagaan mo nga yung aso, tao pa kaya.
Oo nga.
Diba?
So, gusto niyo alagaan ko kayo?
We'll provide you good shelter.
But guys, yun, share this because you know how people can be misinformed.
Yeah.
And this is what we look into at yun nga, ito nga, legally speaking, ganito po yung nangyayari. And I hope na-appreciate nito at hindi niyo po ako ibabash at sabihin na wala akong puso dahil po ginagawa natin ng paraan para matulungan po to.
Yeah, on the legal way and the legal process. So, thank you so much, guys, for your love and for appreciating what we're doing right now. And congratulations po, Attorney Cabini Paras and Gerome. Hello. Thank you so much for watching sa Cebu. And of course, if you guys are interested, if you know someone who has, a legal parties, legal kabit na may mga problems, you may share this video to them so that they would know what are the legal steps that they would take. And of course, you can also view all of these videos po kapag na-miss yung mga previous episodes sa ating mga social media platforms. At you can always look at us at every Saturdays. Just look at us. View us.
Ayun, gutom ka na kaya si Andrew, tingnan mo. Baka siya yung gutom.
Tumatahol na nga yung chan ko, Andrew eh. So makikita niyo po kami every Saturday sa ating Facebook Live, 2 to 3 p.m. every other Saturdays sa PTV Mindanao.
And sa YouTube from 3 to 4 p.m. And of course, kung hindi nyo kami maabutan dyan, you can always listen to us anytime, anywhere on your Spotify account. We have a Spotify ng Paano Ba Attorney until episode 6 and this will be placed in a few days, ang episode 7. Again, also it will help to educate more people because this is what the program is, yung Paano Ba Attorney, to share this sa inyong mga pages, especially itong mga social media pages namin below. And magpahabol lang tayo ng mga katanungan na may nakita ako dun sa Register of Deeds. Kung may complaint kayo sa Register of Deeds, dumiretso po kayo sa Register of Deeds kung ano mga complaints because meron sila sarili ng process, kung ano-ano mga problema and sariling documents doon.
2 weeks ago, yung motor ng tatay ko nabangga ng truck, ayaw po nilang bayaran ng amount na gusto na.
Okay, sana meron kayong picture dyan na nangyari sa nabanggaan kayo para dumiretso na lang kayong presinto because kung ayaw na lang mag-settle, nakuha niyo yung plate numbers, nakuha niyo yung picture, diretso kayo dun sa presinto kung saan nahitabo or saan nangyari yung kaso at sila na po dapat ang mag-issue ng mga warrant kung may mga kailangan ng warrant para maaral din sino ba talaga ang may sala or sino ang may mali. May nakita ko about bogus buyers. Please watch my post on Facebook and on TikTok regarding that. But sa mga ganyan, you can complain to DTI. Meron din tayong post on this last episode 4 or 5, I think. Pwede sa DTI, DOJ, or sa police, NBI, or mismo kung you did it through the online, through there. So thank you for all saying that you will continue to support us, you love us, and I'm so sorry, but we are now out of time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
na out of time, then ang love life natin, charot!
Oo nga.
At sa mga legal wife dyan, alam nyo na ang mga rights nyo, at sa mga second, third, fourth na murag. Akala nila legal wife kayo, ayaw na lang magpaghambog or wag mong kalat-kalat kasi pwede kayong makasuhan ng concubinage. At the same time, bago kayo magpakasal, hingin nyo, at sa first date pa lang, hingin nyo na ang Senomar.
Yes,
First date pa lang, nasa checklist nyo na dapat, akin na ang Senomar mo,
yes.
diba?
Senomar compared to the birth certificate, baka lumipat lang yung ibang place tapos nabigyan ng Senomar, diba?
Diba?
Kaya naman guys, thank you so much. Keep sending your questions sa ating mga inbox and comment sections. We'll be checking those questions and of course, we'll be filtering out for us to talk about your legal concerns. And of course, we'd like to thank JVS Productions and Lady Boss for taking good care of all of our skins kahit napuyat at wala kaming tulog. Thank you so much.
And thank you for our growing community, your growing Paano Ba Attorney followers, and for all the love that you keep giving to us. So once again,
thank you so much for watching. This has been Gerome Sanoy
and Congresswoman. Ano ba yan? Nagutom na tuloy ako. Congresswoman Attorney Migs Nograles here to make the law simple for you. Got questions? Ask me. PBA, paano ba, attorney? And always remember,
Amping kanunay.
Got questions? Ask me. PBA, paano ba, attorney? With Congresswoman Attorney Migs Nograles and Gerome Sanoy. Amping kanunay.